Hey guys, what's going on? It's T-Carp. Alright, we're going to sharpen up our esee-agk game knife. Tried to use it yesterday to clean some shark. Didn't go amazing. That shark skin is just absolutely hard to get through. And while this is still sharp, it's not razor sharp like I like it to be. So we're going to just touch it up with the Meat Eater Edition Work Sharp Field Sharpener. If you guys have watched my videos, this is absolutely my favorite system. Why? Because it's easy. It's 35 bucks and it works. Best thing it works with is spit, and if that bothers you, oh well. So what we're going to do, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, 5 steps, and we're going to basically do this in less than 5 minutes. So we're going to go through and put the knife on the guide and just pull through. And while we're doing this, we can talk about a little bit of life and politics, knife sharpening and politics. Guys, I'm just hearing so much of the chatter of Trump and the chatter of Biden and all that. Like, can we be honest with each other and just say that Biden is not running the country? We know that. Like, we know that. But at the same time, man, they are just coming after Trump. And I'm not, obviously, I'm not voting for Biden. I'm going to be voting for Trump. But man, I'll tell you what, I just don't know if it's going to matter. Is my concern is if, I don't know. I just think that the shenanigans that happened a few years back have proved that maybe the vote doesn't really matter. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. But I have been, I've actually been away from my phone a little bit during this vacation. I dropped my phone off the pier, which I don't recommend doing. Apple takes about 3 or 4 days to get anything back from Apple. I had to pay Yahoo, which is my main email address. I had to pay them money to get into the account. I mean, it's ridiculous, but made it happen. It's everybody had a field day with me losing my phone. But hey, I got the new iPhone 15s. This thing is pretty rock solid, I will say that. So a lot of cool content hopefully coming out with that. I always hold my mouth weird, by the way, with this. I don't try to, but my wife said that I did. And again, somebody will be like, oh, you spit on it. Well, yeah, I did. I love 1095 steel because it's easy, it's simple. It works for me, man. It just works for me. My buddy James Gibson probably be throwing a fit because I'm not doing the tip very well. And I need to work on the tips of my knives. That is a weak spot of mine. Alright. Let's flip it over. I think Trump, man, if they don't screw around, if there's no funny business, Trump might win this thing. What happens if he does? What happens if he does win it? I think that one thing we as preppers or in the survivalist bushcraft, just outdoor community, you know what we did during Trump? We stopped prepping. We sat back and said, oh, we're good. You know, 2016 to 2020, we said we're good. And you know what? We were wrong. And even, I mean, I did it 4 years. I took a break. And, man, we just look back and it's like how unwise of many of us to take that break. So I think that we all need to be paying attention. We all need to be prepping. We all need to be getting the things that we need to get. Now, some people will be like, well, what are you doing that for? I don't know. I think it's wise to prepare for things such as, this society cannot last. If we look at history, no society has lasted 250, 300 years. Especially republic-wise. It just doesn't do it. And there's always wars, famine, and diseases. And I think that history shows us that just because we think we have hit the Industrial Revolution and we are above that, and I just don't think we are. I just don't think we are above anything like that. So my family prepares for the unknown. We trust in Jesus, obviously. We are Christians, but that doesn't mean that we as believers, like how arrogant of me to think that I won't go through persecution which the entire body of Christ has gone through for millennia. How do I think I'm going to be raptured out of here and not get any persecution? I think there's persecution on the way, and I do believe in the rapture, but I think it's dumb for some Christians to sit back and be like, oh, if it ever gets bad, Jesus is going to come. He may or he may not. I think that some Christians, World War I, World War II, definitely thought Jesus was going to come back then. No man knows the day or the hour. So I think it's very wise to prepare. And I think it's very wise to have, of course, you got to prepare with Jesus in your heart. But I think it's very wise to prepare and have your family set straight. So I'm about to strop and finish this off. Almost done, amigos. Almost done. My buddy James Gibson says, your knife will never be as sharp as it can be if you don't strop it. And if it's not turning black, it ain't taking off metal. I'm almost done. Oh, that's just sharp. That is as sharp as it needs to be, boys and girls. That's why I really love these esee knives with that row and heat treat. It really just does a great job. This does a good job. Total time of the video, about 8 minutes. Guys, thank you for watching. This is T-Carp signing out. Like, share, subscribe, all the things. You know how to do this YouTube thing. Do it. Bye, guys.